Okay, we're back with some more World of Outlaws. Last time we left off, we were running the Pro Late model for a couple races. We had a tough race at Sugarbush, and then actually came away with a pretty surprisingly good finish at Willow Creek, a very tough half mile with very sharp corners. Came away with 12th there, which was pretty awesome. Got helped out by a caution that we may have caused, I'm not sure, but it worked out okay for us. And next up for this series will be Port Royal, which will be another showcase. We are 15th in the season standings so far with only a handful of races to go. But for now, we're going to jump back into the street stock where we are competing pretty good for the championship. We are in 4th place with 1 win, which came at, if I can find it, it came at the first race of the season at Fairbury. So we're pretty far away before we complete the series. We're almost halfway. We got Jacobs County coming up and then Port Royal, which is a very big track for these cars. Jacobs County, I don't think we've raced that before. It's a 1/3 mile, which will be fun. We'll go ahead and repair the car. We got 80,000. I think we have a couple upgrade, one upgrade here we can just go ahead and get. Go ahead and spend a little bit of money on this car. Level 4 engine upgrade will be 133,000. I still want to focus my upgrades and money on the Pro Late model since we're getting the most out of that series. And see, first place prize here is only $7,500, so doesn't pay as well, but they're still fun to race. Go ahead and hop into practice. Have we raced here before? I can't remember. Very high banked, 1/3 mile it looks like. We might have run here in the UMP mods. In fact, I think we did. This track will be fun with these, I imagine. What's the goal time of 15 flat? We beat that by a couple tenths. That feels fine. We'll go ahead and move on. $107 from our sponsor. With the banking so high, you could almost tighten it up a little bit and be okay. We'll see though. Let's just go to qualifying. I think the top is going to be the best. We'll see how it goes. Our goal is a 14.9 now. We just ran that in practice. 14.8, I think, actually. I think that line right there is going to be best. We'll keep trying it. Make sure we don't put it in the wall. There's a 14.7. That's pretty good. And 702, so that's a 7th place. Not too bad. Starting 2nd in Heat 2. Another $107 in the bank for us. Alright, let's see if we can move on straight to the A main. Top 5 advance, so I think we should be able to. Here we go. Got Kylie Rollins on our inside. Jeremy Cross lined up behind him. Let's see if we can get the top hooked up. Oh, Cross is trying to block off that run I got, but didn't quite make it in time. He was close to hitting us in the left rear there. Might be able to catch up to Rollins. We can get the top line working. She's running the bottom right now. Wonder if Street Stocks has a national level. I know when we get to nationals, it's going to be very expensive to buy a car, one of the top cars. It's going to be like 400,000, I think. But there are some cars that we might already own. I think the Pro Late model may have a National Series and the UMP Modified. I'm not sure on that. So once we get that level, we should be able to compete. Like, we should be able to start racing immediately, but we won't have one of the better cars probably yet. So that's going to take a lot of money. Coming around the outside of Rollins, just barely sneak out to her outside. I'm liking this top line. But I mean, we're still a long way to go before we get enough fans to go national, and lap car is going to be 3 wide. But I think once we do get to national, we'll make sure we complete these regional seasons first and get these situated and finished, and not just skip halfway finished with them, if that makes any sense. Just finish out the regional series is what I'm saying. These 3 seasons we're running. And we're coming around. We're going to win our heat race. That's a good sign. This is a pretty fun track for these. That means we have to go to the qualified dash, starting 3rd. Pretty good race right there. I think the setup feels fine. Could maybe tighten it up a little bit, but I don't think it's necessary, really. We're starting on the bottom this time. I think that's Schneekloth in front of us. No, it's Tiernan. I can never remember what Schneekloth's car looks like here in the regional level. Bottom line's not as good for us, and I tried to sneak out there. I just bullied my way to that. But that's okay. Vandentop, we're 3 wide. There's Rollins again. I don't know if we're going to have anything for these front 2. We should be able to beat Rollins. We just rolled the top. As nice and smooth as possible. Jurens and Tiernan up there. I think Tiernan's doing really good in the points, if I remember correctly. He might be leading them, actually. No, Rollins is not falling back. Tap the wall a little bit. 6 laps to go. And I cannot complete this pass. We are catching Jurens, though, a little bit. Alright. Did we clear her now? Yes, just barely. Thank goodness. Back to 3rd. Tiernan is long gone. Jurens we might be able to catch up to. Maybe. He's getting a good run on the bottom line. That time he did not have a good exit, though. Oh, hit the wall a little bit. Stuck on the wall. That slowed us way down. Don't let Rollins on the outside. Tried to slide job me, but did not work. White flag for the qualifying race. Looks like we're going to stick with our 3rd place, which will be really good for the A main. One of our better starting positions all season, I think. Not too bad. We'll see if we have anything for the main race. Top 5 would be awesome, though. Regardless of where we start. Let's move on. I think this is a 50-lap race. Starting on the bottom again since we were in 3rd. just not as good down here, but that actually didn't feel too bad. But I'm going to go right to the top. Follow Tiernan. There's Mikey Thompson. I think he's been doing good too. Now this is a 40-lap race. Tiernan's not really as fast out of the gate here in this one as he was in the qualifying race. And we're getting up around Jurgens now. So our car just kind of took off after the qualifying race. I'm gonna have to turn down and get underneath Tiernan. Try and run the bottom here real quick. We're just not as good down there as we are at the top line. But him guarding the top is going to make it harder to get around him. Assuming we can get around him. Just nearly looking to the inside on him. You can see lap traffic coming up already. If he goes to the bottom at any point, that might be able to get us around him. He's just right in my line right now, which is hard for me because I am slower everywhere else. I'm faster than him right now because I'm having to check up behind him. This lap traffic's going to make things harder for me, probably not as hard for him. We're on his inside now. I'm going to do a slide job, try and get in front of him and get the top line. He turns down underneath us, but we have preferred lane now with lap traffic coming up. We're going to clear him, but there's going to be lap traffic right in my way. Now we have to turn down underneath him. Oh, and they're bumping into each other ahead of us. We're getting way slowed down by these guys. Both of us. Alright, use that guy as a pick. Slide up in front. Get the top. And there's Tiernan again. It's been a good race. We got Brett Thompson this time. He's going to be right in my way, of course. Oh, he goes to the bottom. I think we're 3 wide. Diaz, just sneak around him. Tiernan got really stuck behind there. Behind those lap cars. That got us a nice gap. We're up to first. Leading this thing. Oh my gosh. Now this guy's just stopping in front of me. I was gonna go high and then he stayed high and then I tried to go low and then he turned down in front of me. Dang it. Lap cars always mess me up. Slider. Okay, Brooks is going low, thank you. This is going pretty good so far. Could be our second win at the regional level in anything. Second win in the street stocks. We've only won races in the street stock, but I think it is our most upgraded car. These guys are running the top. I just turn down off the corner, I guess, and get stuck to them. And slide up in front of him. Almost a second back now to Tiernan. Well, he pulled within half a second in that one corner. Almost halfway. No cautions. We do not need to see a caution. If we get stacked back up, people could be faster than us. Right. Now we got lap cars going in both lanes, and where is this guy going? I'm trying to go to his inside, but he keeps turning down in front of me. Tiernan is right there, and he's going to pass us because we're stuck behind these lap cars, and I have to run a line that I'm much slower on. Alright, back to the top. Don't panic. Lap cars are always here to screw me up. And now Tiernan's pulling away, so maybe we aren't going to win. What the heck happened? Why did he get so fast? Okay, they all go low. Stay low, please. Thank you. Oh, they're wrecking. Almost. Terrible slide job. Gosh dang it. I was up in front of Cross by almost, or not Cross, but Tiernan by almost a full second, and then we just get stuck in these lap cars and he just drives around us and pulls away. And they won't get out of my way. Gosh. Diaz again. We only have 11 laps to go. Another big group of lap traffic up ahead. Maybe they'll slow down Tiernan. Probably not, though. They're always way better than I am at getting through them. We are closing back in, though. Closing back in. We need to get to them before we get to these lap cars. 9 laps to go. Oh, they're really gonna sit right in my way. Gonna sneak to the bottom. I'm just so bad down there. Okay, we cleared him again. Barely. Whew! Go back to the top. And he's cleared us again. Lap cars are hitting each other. He's gonna get stuck right there. They're too wide in front of him. Just sneaking around the outside. Gosh dang it, Reynolds. We're like 5 wide. 5 to go. Turn it down off the corner. Okay, we got some clear track. No, I'm in the wall. Gosh dang it, he's right there again. Three laps to go. Come on. Half a second up, 2 to go. More lap traffic. Will they come into play? Coming to the white flag. Come on, stay out of my way. They're hitting each other. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we have a big enough lead. Holy cow. What a race. That was exciting. Man, he made that close. And we end up winning. Holy cow, that was freaking awesome. Man, that was really cool. Let's get a thumbnail of us chasing them down for the win, for the lead. Like that's probably fine. If we go one more lap, maybe. No, that's when we're clearing him. Like that would be cool. Holy cow, what a race. That was probably our most exciting race yet. And we come away with the victory. Somehow. Whoo! Jacobs County, that's a fun track. Lap car is just always in my way. That puts us up to third in the standings. First car with 2 wins, I think. No, Klassen has 2 wins, but he's barely showed up to any other races, so he's way down in the points. First win since Fairbury, first race of the season. That puts us third in points. We're about 60 points behind Jurens. Tiernan in second place. He's just a few points ahead of us, like 12. So very close race up front. Only $7,500 for the win, though. But that's okay. That was a really fun race. These cars are very fun to drive. I love the street stocks. Woo, nice. 38,000 fans. We're getting up there. We are getting up there. I won at Jacobs County. Second win of the season. Port Royal, it's a showcase. Bickwell Racing Products. Did they add new sponsors? Hold on, I'm going to look at the decals real quick. Because I don't remember seeing that one anywhere. Where are they? What kind of decals do we have? Maybe I just haven't looked at all of them. I feel like some of these I haven't seen. No, I think this is all the ones we've had. We can just delete that. Not wanting to change anything really right now. I just wanted to look at that. Go ahead and repair. I know it's not necessary, but we might as well. And now we're going to have 50 laps at Port Royal, a massive track. That's going to take a while, but it is a showcase. It should pay a little bit better. Competition will be a little bit stronger too. I don't think we're going to be quite as good here because it's it's a pretty big track for these cars, and we need a really good engine. We have a good engine, but it's not, I don't think, as good as some of these other guys. Very narrow, very long straightaways. Just gonna try and keep it up here and keep it nice and straight. This is the first track we went to in the Pro Late model and really struggled. Yeah, we're gonna have a little lift on entry, I think. Yep. Even bigger lift than that. We're gonna struggle here. This kind of track is not one of my better ones. I think we're gonna get that goal time though, because we hit the wall both corners and we're only a second off, less than a second. Okay, running a line like that seemed to be okay. We get kind of bogged. Oh, we were just barely off. We were a tenth slower than we needed to be. Let's keep it up here best we can. We just get so bogged through the center, so we're getting too sideways, but the corners are sharp. Kind of the same situation we had in the Pro Late model at that bigger track, that second race. Oh, look at that. Just barely. Let's look at the setup real quick. Let us edit this real quick. Let's try a little bit different gear, and we're running the soft compound. That's fine. Let's try and see what that feels like. It's not going to change it much, if at all. But maybe running a taller gear will help it not get quite as bogged down through the center. We're chipping out a little bit too much. Trying to keep it straight. I'm just slow through the center. Alright, we beat the goal time at least. That's what I wanted. I want to change that gear just a little bit more. I want to go back to 4, I think, instead of 410. Alright, go to qualifying. I doubt we're going to get that time, a 20.2. That's not going to happen. We just barely got a 20.8. But it is a showcase. They are they're more experienced and better competition, so a lot of the good drivers show up for these showcases, and that's going to be a bad run through the first corner. Keep it as straight as possible. Try and keep it from getting bogged. Are we going to be in the 20s? No. And this one's not going to be either now. We are going to be bad. But you know what? We won the last race, so we have that going for us. I knew we weren't going to get that goal time anyway, but 27th is pretty tough. Starting 5th in Heat 3. We need to get a top 30. So qualifying 27th is not a great start. Top 3 go to the A main, so we've got some work to do here. It's going to be tough. Ricky Cox, he looks like he's in a different car. I don't remember him being in the dark blue. But maybe he has been. I don't know if we're going to have any speed for any of these guys. I don't think we're going to. We're going to have to go to the B main. Which is unfortunate. Well, we're definitely not going to get top 3 here. I mean, we might get 4th, but that's a pretty long ways off. Trying to be smoother on throttle and lift off a little bit more. Try and get it from sliding up into the wall. We're still getting too sideways though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we can do. We're just not as good here. This isn't my style of track, these long straightaways with tight corners. I'm pretty bad at those in this game. And that just makes it tough. Plus, I'm just not as good at these bigger tracks anyway. Short tracks are more fun. And we're hitting the wall. big gap to Joey Armstrong back there in the 6th place. And I'm hitting the wall. Man, I don't even know if we're going to be able to make the A. We're pretty far off in this heat race. And I am just doing terrible now. We're not going to catch 4th, but I don't need to just slam the wall every corner. Port Royal, not our best track, for sure. Don't have the best track record here. Oh, the cones stayed knocked over. That's surprising. 2 laps to go. Going around to get the white flag. Ricky Cox is long gone. Tiernan is like 5 seconds ahead of us after we just beat him at Jacobs County. I just hope we can get top 30 and see what this new sponsor gives us. Hopefully pays a lot better than who we currently have. 5th place. Just wasn't much we could do there. Starting 9th in the B main, that's going to be tough to make up. I think we are in jeopardy of not making the A. Top 5 advance. We're going to see, though. Let's see. This is going to be a 25 lap race, 20 lap race. 25. Even 25 laps is a long ways at this track. We're going 3 wide. Sliding up, not giving up any room. All I do is overdrive corners. That felt a little bit better. Still super slow off the corner. They're 3 wide for the lead up there. There's 5th place. Might sneak into transfer spot. Well, it looks like we will. Okay. And we're catching up to Jesse Wright. No, we might make the A. Slam into the back of the guy. Alright, we're up to 3rd. And Ricky Cox, who was way quicker than we were, is now very slow. So I don't know what happened. I don't know why everyone's pace changes so much between the heat race and the other races. Very interesting. I do like that dark blue car, though. Oh, I was not giving any room to Patrick Barnes. Now we're going to be in the wall. But that puts us in the lead for the B main. With 20 laps to go about. And I cannot keep the stupid car out of the wall. Just big lift off, just get it into the corner. They're 2 wide behind me. Looks like we're going to have this easy victory. Pulling away from those guys. which is surprising because I think a lot of them were very much faster than me in the heat race. But that's okay. Are we going to get to lap traffic in this short of a race? I don't know. I wish I'd stop hitting the wall. I really do. I'm having a big lift and I'm still sliding up. Oh, we got a big lead. 15 to go before we get to the really long race. Almost halfway. I guess technically we are now. 12 and a half laps is halfway. Alright, starting to see lap traffic. There might be a couple people we lap before the end of this. I don't think this race is going to be as fun as that Jacobs County race was. That was super exciting. I'm very happy we were able to pull out the win, though. Thought Tiernan was going to pull away from us. He had got back around us dealing with those lap cars and then started checking out a little bit. But then he got held up and we were starting to catch back up, which was awesome. Everybody's pretty spread out here. We got 4 seconds. Patrick Barnes. And Ricky Cox, who just beat us in the heat race, is now 5 seconds back. Carter. But I think by making the A, we at least secure ourselves a top 30. I think there's 25 usually in the A mains. So we could have missed transferring and still probably got it. We finished pretty well here in the B, but didn't make it. But luckily, that's not going to be an issue, it looks like. No pressure behind us. We got like a full corner length, full straightaway too on Patrick Barnes. So we can pick whatever line we need to get around these lap cars. Of course, they go both lines, so why wouldn't they? Don't you know you're not supposed to run a green car? They're gonna drive up into me. And we're gonna drag the wall. Good grief. You guys are way far back in 14th. You don't need to be hitting me. There's Diaz again. Surprised he's doing so well after how poorly he did last race. But I guess he made the A main at least last race. He was in like 20th getting lapped multiple times. So I guess he's doing worse this race. Technically, he's in 12th in the B main. Three laps to go. He almost wrecked me right there. 2 laps to go. We'll lap up to 11th almost, it looks like. About half a lap ahead of second place. Get around Ericsson. We're on the white flag. I'm entering way too shallow to be able to run the bottom, but that's fine. Got Robinson, and then we're gonna win the B main and head on over to the A. All right, that took a while. Starting 19th, so I guess 24 make it to the A. They need to, for these bigger tracks, they need to add like 40 car fields. I think that'd be pretty fun. Not sure the game could handle it, but it'd be a lot of fun, especially for street stocks like this. Only 23. I can see both the Jurens up there and the black and red number 19s. Let's just stick down here on the bottom and see what we can do. Can't do much. There's Kylie Rollins again. Oh, Tiernan just slammed into Schneekloth, I think, in the 71. Schneekloth has that purple car now, I think, right? Yeah, there he is. Haven't seen him in a little bit. We're up to 17th. I'm just gonna keep running the bottom. It's working out okay. We're up to 15th. Well, Tiernan is still on the outside. Ooh, I like that black and orange number 6 right there. Brian Carter, that's a cool car. Nice and simple design. I just like the old school, simple designs. I think those look the coolest. They're also the easiest to make. Oh, we hit the berm and pushed up. Luckily we were clear of him. I'd like to beat Tiernan since we're racing pretty close in the points. And he just drives into the corner and hits us. I think we should stick to the bottom. We're not as quick up top, surprisingly. Now we can't get there. Top 15 I think would be good. Can we clear you, Tiernan, please? So we can go race the Jurens. Alright, we're clear of them. We're going to the bottom. Hopefully we'll be okay. Surprised we're faster down there than we are here with how long these straightaways are. That wasn't a great line. Well, we're getting into Jurens a little bit. Maybe we would have qualified better if we'd run the bottom. Keep missing the line though. Oh, I thought we'd clear him. Slider line. Not really work. We can actually slider line him if we want though. And just go up and hit the wall on his outside. We're just slowing ourselves down trying to get to Carter. And he goes, slides us right back. Come on, Jurens. You know you're slower than we are. Whoa, the game has just started lagging. Feels like. Okay, now it's fixed. Maybe. That was weird. Maybe we should go back to the top. Now he's pulling away. Not as quick up here. Really don't feel like we're as quick up there as we are down here. So we just got back to the inside of Jurens. We just cleared Jurens. We're up to 14th. Pretty good. That felt like a good corner. I think we're getting the hang of this. Maybe get up and pass Carter. Or maybe Jurens passes us back on the outside. You never know. Don't need to be hitting the wall though. As I keep saying, yet cannot stop doing. Come on, Carter. Come back to us. 2.2 seconds to Tiernan. I'm surprised we're 14th fastest, to be honest. I didn't think we'd be doing this good. Especially since we didn't transfer in straight away. Had to go to the B main. Trying to run the bottom a little bit. We're not really catching up to Carter at all. Just kind of stuck in this pocket. Try and run this middle line. That wasn't good. Don't hit that inside wall. That felt okay. It's not going to feel okay when we hit that inside wall, though. Yeah, that wasn't very quick. At least running the bottom, we're not hitting the outside wall by sliding up into it. We are down the straightaway sometimes. Just cannot catch up to Carter. Even though I'd love to be able to. If they get to racing up there, we might be able to though. Maybe. 1 second back to Jurens. He's struggling a little bit through the corners. They're running into each other up ahead. Now we really are in a pocket. We got the same distance in front and behind us, and now the leader is lapping us already. That's pretty amazing. I'm just going to give him the bottom. It's Crimmins. I've wrecked Crimmins before. Unintentionally, of course. Alright, running the top, got Jurens back closer to us a little bit, so we'll go back to the bottom. Maybe Crimmins will go up and run into Brian Carter and give us a little bit of a chance to catch up. We got second place behind us, getting stuck. I'm just giving Crimmins a big lead. Alright, we'll get out of his way. We got a second and a half to Jurens. It's Matty Watkins. 0.7 back to Brian Carter now. He's gotten held up a little bit when he's getting passed by the leader. And both of those guys are right there in line. If we ever catch up to them, we could race them. Third place behind us. It's not going to be a good corner though. We'll hit the inside wall. That was close. There's Brian Carter. We got close to him, then we had a bad exit. Yeah, we're just never going to be able to catch him. Still have 20 laps to go. We might be getting into lap traffic. Well, there's Jurens. He's back in 13th now. What happened to him? Did he get damaged from something? Oh my gosh. Don't worry about me, you just slam into me. I'll slide and job him and make him wait some more for running into me like that. I would have just let you have it, but you had to hit me. Yeah, we're getting into lap traffic there. Richardson, 23rd. Going 2 laps down for him. Oh my gosh, this guy. Go up there and wreck somebody else. Somebody just got shoved into the wall. That wasn't a good corner. You just can't make up any time on 13th place, no matter who it is. 3 wide though. Clear the lap car. They're 3 wide and actually got quicker. "16 laps to go." We got 4th place coming up behind us, I think. There's Ricky Cox again. Place is having to wait on me, but he could just go around my outside. We might get lapped twice before the end of this one. Leader's already half a lap behind us. Less than half a lap. We don't have many laps left. That's Jeremy Cross, I believe. Almost 2 seconds ahead of us, almost 2 seconds behind us. Just nothing we can do. That's 5th place. I didn't know we'd let 4th place by already. "11 laps to go." Jesse Wright there in 21st. Leader's got 10 to go, I guess. So we have to do a little bit less of a race, which is good. We're not making up any progress. Doesn't look like a caution's going to come out. Trying to get around Cross here, or whoever this is. Cross was in 5th. Now we're 3 wide with Thompson shoving his way through. And then he's slow off the corner. We need to not be messing around too much. Jurens is still a second and a half behind me. And he could close in if we start making a bunch of mistakes and getting into people. Brian Carter's like 2.5 seconds up, so. And we got way too sideways there. I don't know where that came from. Leaders coming quickly behind us. 0.8 to Jurens. I would really like to get 14th instead of 15th. Or he got held up there. Leader might just get around and lap us again before the end, which will be fine. Means we have to do 2 less laps instead of just 1. I am all over the place down straightaway. There's Klassen. Maybe he just runs showcases and that's why he's so far down in points, but with 2 wins. I don't know. That's the leader on my inside. Just let him go again. Crimmins, he's about to lap to 6th place. Should be white flag, I think. Yep. Leader's coming around to get the win. We're going to come around and get our 14th place. I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. After qualifying and the heat race, I did not expect to be that good. But not a great finish, of course, but it is a showcase. And that means we're going to have a new sponsor for the street stock. Assuming it pays more than the one we have. If it doesn't, then we won't have a new sponsor. We earn more for our 14th than we did for our win last race. So that's good. 2,500 a race is what the current sponsor is giving us. We did not get our top 10 goal. Over 100,000 in the bank. And then Charlotte's coming up. That'll be fun. So we got wind tires. Payout per race for Brickwell is 3,300. Smaller initial payout, but I think. Why does it say Plum Street Race Paint Store when it's Wind Tires Tire Shop? And this is Bickwell Racing Products. We're gonna sign with these guys. It makes more sense, I think. So next time we jump into these, we're edit the paint job again. I'd like to keep Bob's towing on the hood and the rear deck lid, but Brickwell, we can put. I got an idea where we can put that, and that should give us a little bit extra cash per race. Smaller initial payout, but that's fine. That only happens one time, so per race is where you want the most. But thanks for watching.